Hey, how you doing, guys? Jamie here. I'm going to be talking about a bit of a recurring theme that I see pop up from time to time with some of the people that I chat to, some of the students that I'm dealing with at the moment, and I guess the broader affiliate community in general, just from my own observations. So before I jump into that, by the way, if you are new to this channel, my name's Jamie. I cover internet marketing, affiliate marketing, how to get started online, and all things digital. So if any of that's of interest to yourself, feel free to hit that subscribe button, smash that bell icon to stay up to date with everything I'm putting out. Little caveat at this point as well, you're probably not going to find much of the fancy stuff on this channel. It's basically just me talking about my 9+ years of digital marketing and affiliate marketing experience, and trying to cut through some of the junk that's out there in terms of actually teaching stuff from a very fundamental standpoint. So anyway, all that being said, one of the things that I've sort of noticed with, I guess, entrepreneurs in general, but obviously I'm speaking to affiliates specifically, is I think what happens for a lot of people, they think, oh, affiliate marketing sounds great. I just get to sell other people's products. I don't need to deal with any of the customer service, and that's all brilliant. That's kind of what I want. Which, in essence, that is what affiliate marketing is. But there is also another element of that, and a lot of people, they think, well, I've been involved in the corporate world for X number of years, or whatever your job is, right? And they kind of think, okay, well, I'll treat affiliate marketing just like a normal job. And in one sense, yes, you should, because you do need to take it seriously. It's not a hobby, it is an actual business. And if you treat it as a business, your chances of success just from doing that alone are going to be massively increased, because you're going to take it more serious. And that means like having a set time that you work on your business, and not basically just going, oh, when the kids go to bed and stuff like it. It's not, you're not going to get your results like that. I'm sorry to tell you. You need to be very definite about your time, and you're very intentional about the time that you spend on your business. So that's the first thing. The other thing that I've noticed pop up a lot is people's need to seek permission to do stuff. And this is something that it's an inherent flaw in the industry in general. I'm not criticizing any one person in particular. I also, from time to time, have these traits as well. So I'm speaking more out of my own experience than I am for other people's, I guess, in a lot of ways. But the moral of the story is, when you're an entrepreneur, you don't have that luxury, because you're trying stuff out. You're out there, you're using your creative energy to test angles, to test offers, to take the foundational knowledge that you have, and the fundamental beliefs and knowledge that you have built up, and then use that in order to start trying to promote whatever offers that you have available, whether it's your own or, of course, as an affiliate as well. And so the thing is that I think a lot of people come into this kind of arena, if I use that choice of words, and what they believe is going to happen is that they're just going to learn a few things for a little while, and then they'll just treat it like a normal job and normal business, and they'll just do the work, and then the money will come at the other side of it. When in reality, you have that, you do keep learning stuff, but it's not like any other job where you just kind of go, okay, I'm going to do 5 bits of work today, and I've done it. It was lunch time, and then I'm off. It's not like that. You have to be creative. You have to be dynamic. You have to think on your feet. You have to be prepared to pivot if things aren't going according to plan. And unfortunately, a lot of the time, there's no one to ask. It's not like a regular job where you just kind of turn to your colleague and just go, hey, how do you do that thing? I don't know how to do that thing. What is it that I'm meant to be doing over here right now? And so they obviously give you the answer. That's not always the case online. Now, of course, there are communities available to help you out, and if that is something that you would like, do encourage you to check out the link below for the Super Affiliate Accelerator. It's the mastermind that I'm one of the coaches for, getting some incredible results for our students, and it is it's a lot of fun. We're doing good stuff. So anyway, that is one of the communities that you can be part of, and of course you can ask people there. You can ask people that are more experienced than yourself. But it's still going to be a different kind of way of doing things. And a lot of the recurring theme that tends to pop up, like I say, for a lot of our students is, you don't need our permission to go and do something. Just go and test it out. Give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? And a lot of the time this comes back to really simple things, like how do I transition a conversation into like more business? And then that's a very common sort of thing from entrepreneurs that I hear quite often. And sometimes there's no easy way. Like sometimes you get stuck in this rapport building phase, and then you kind of, it's quite hard for you to sort of twist that round into something that might be considered a kind of a business type situation, or business type conversation, I should say. And so one of the key things there that we keep drumming home, forever, is basically you just got to test it out. What's the worst that could happen? Give it a shot. Say something different that you've never said before. See what happens. Like, what are they going to do? Block you? Like, that's probably the worst that you're going to get, right? And that's it. And so you don't need validation. You don't need permission to do this. You kind of just need to go out and try and have the, I guess, the confidence in yourself to actually go and give it a shot. Now, I know that in itself is kind of a tricky one for a lot of newbies, because they might not have the results quite yet, and so they're not sure, oh, am I going to break something if I try this? And they're basically just looking for someone else to validate what they're doing, and I completely get that, and like I say, I've been there myself. But that's one of the things that I'm telling you guys, is that from my own experience, it really just does come down to testing things out. Even Russell Brunson, if you look at some of the stuff that he says, and I think he even came out at Funnel Hacking Live maybe last year, if I'm not mistaken, and said something along the lines of, why are you guys here? You've got all my material. Don't you guys know it's all about just testing things out? And he said the same thing about some of his funnels as well. Of course, he's been doing it for years, so he has a pretty good idea in mind about what should convert. But the reality is, he still doesn't know. Hasn't validated that. He tests it out. He runs a bit of traffic to it. He might make a few tweaks. He might do a couple of things here and there. Keep optimizing. Keep adjusting it. All that sort of stuff. Same with Frank Kern. I watch a lot of his stuff, as some of you guys might have heard me mention the name before. Same thing there. I was on a video with him recently, or not me personally. It was a recorded video. It happened to be on whatever it was that I was watching. And one of the things he said is he kind of just piped up to the person filming, said, oh, actually remind me later, let's split test this, I'm going to do this other thing. And he just thought of this idea on the fly. And again, it also got me thinking, like, even people at his level are still testing things out. So it's not just, it's not just me at my level, it's not just, people that are on their way to greatness, it's everyone, right? Like, we all have to go through that process, we'll have to test things out. But the very, very important part of that is having a very basic understanding of the fundamentals of sales, marketing, branding, and I guess going back to that, sales in particular being the main thing, is if you know what the buying triggers are, if you know the process to take people through, if you know why they're buying, the buying triggers, things like that, that's what you can take with you. And then the rest of it's just testing different things, testing angles, testing optimizations, all that sort of stuff, right? And so, like I say, it really is, as an entrepreneur and as an affiliate, you don't need permission, you don't need anyone's permission to try something out, but you do need to be creative enough to go and try that stuff out. And you need to make sure you've got the confidence in yourself just to give it a shot. Like, what's the worst that could happen? And once you become very comfortable with that, then the process is a lot more enjoyable, because you think, oh great, I've got it, now I know, I'm going to try this thing next time. Oh, okay, that didn't work, okay, what else can we try over here? And then you realize just a numbers game, and it becomes a lot more enjoyable. So the key point of this entire video is test some stuff out, learn the fundamentals, and once you do those two in particular, that's online business. There's nothing else to it. So anyway, hopefully that helps you guys out. Drop a comment below, let me know your thoughts, and of course, let me know if there's anything else you'd like to learn. Thanks guys, see you in the next one.